Welcome back to the Stardew Valley cast. I got a theme song here. Yeah, awesome. Alright, it's Slash. Back
Trella?
at it. Yep, Trella. And a secret special guest.
Yeah, I wonder who that one is.
Who would be? It's King.
I'm one of his multis, but yeah, close enough.
And he's not a robot anymore. But no one will get that.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm sorry if I robot a little bit.
Yeah, that's just the nature of Discord. Alright, so we're back with Stardew Valley. Hopefully the volume's all good. We're in spring now. Looking pretty good. We got like 8,000 strawberries up here, so we're gonna be fucking monopolizing strawberries.
Yeah, the strawberries are watered all by myself.
Oh, nice. Big boy. I didn't do anything all day except play a theme song, so.
Do we actually have a theme song?
No, but I just walked by the drum blocks a little bit, and it made a cool beat.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you special?
Maybe this will be a theme song. It sounds like All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Good
The Carly
podcast
Rae
so
Jepsen
far.
version?
The My Chemical Romance. Alright, for everyone listening, pause right now and Google My Chemical Romance All I Want for Christmas Is You, because you won't regret it.
No, you will regret it.
Leave your reaction in the comments. But anyway, yeah, let's kick it off. Luke's already bored.
Just a little bit.
Alright, we got Carl here. He said, after an ugly preseason, the Blizzards seem to be trending upward. Is it a sign of good things to come, or should they be concerned of how things ended last season? This sounds like a Trolley Boy question.
Oh, I got my own question?
Yeah, dude.
I think that, we're doing better, but that's definitely a fluke. The Blizzard are terrible. We're probably going to come in last place in the West.
Lose 9 of 11 games at the end of the season?
Yeah, especially since we have that Alistair Kane guy backing us up.
Oh,
it's kind of
shit.
rough.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm only kidding. We're doing great. I think the preseason was obviously just a fluke, and we didn't have my build or DMS's full build in the sim yet. So I think that obviously affected some things negatively.
Obviously, like the past season, you guys didn't do well. So I think you guys are on the upward trend, especially with Brady McIntyre.
Oh, yeah.
And his 13 points to start the
Coming
season.
out party.
That's some big ups here.
Yeah, that's huge for us because our defensive scoring usually isn't great. But
how are you doing, Teddy Cuddles?
I'm having like a career year already.
Really?
It's been awesome.
Gonna get the trophy again?
Yeah, the breakout trophy. Yeah, we had a rough sim today.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, we lost 2 against Winnipeg, which always sucks, but...
I was in net against San Fran the other day, Luke, and we kind of won.
Well, I'm not in San Francisco yet, so that's why you guys won.
Yeah.
Kaner's undefeated on the season, though. It's awesome.
Don't jinx me.
How many games do you have left?
3.
3?
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
Backups out of the way.
I need it. I mean,
that allows your junior team to put in their backup.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So, I think we talked about this a little bit in private, but I guess the GMs just kind of, like, technically it should be like when you're called up, then your junior team doesn't have you. But it kind of happens so fast, they don't really do that. They just kind of say, I'm calling him up, play the game, send him back down. And, like, the junior team is not affected much at all.
Yeah.
No, not really. When you see, like, the call-ups and call-downs, I don't know if... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can see it, but, like, it just says call blank up, and then it says send them right back down, like, after the sim.
So... it's not realistic in that sense, but it does make things work a little smoother, and there's not too many errors on that part because of it.
Yeah, which is nice.
So Trella thinks we're going to be good this season, and that's promising.
You guys should be.
I mean, the team as a whole has been killing it. The first line with Fletcher and Nouse has been rocking it so far, and the second line with me, Obese, and DMS has been great.
Yeah.
So,
Luke, I don't know what kind of data you have hanging around, but you were telling me the other day you have like percent of total TPE for teams, right? And that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, just out of like the drafted players.
Uh-huh.
So like in season 43, I have the percentage of like each team, like the draftees that they drafted, and like their percentage total of the whole draft. If that makes
Wow.
sense.
So is this just for season 43, or can you do it draft by draft?
Just for season 43, and then I have one for season 44.
You want to lay season 43 on us and see where we sit there?
What, for Blizzard?
Yeah.
Edmonton Blizzard. Yeah, like 6%.
6%?
Mm-hmm.
Out of
100.
14 teams?
Yeah. The highest one should be San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 22%.
Holy
because we drafted
shit.
you guys drafted like every player.
Yeah, we drafted a lot of people, so like Edmonton only drafted like 3 people.
Yeah.
So that's why their percentage is so
And one
low.
of them we traded away.
Well, yeah, we have Tommy, Kane, and Taylor.
Yeah, I think Tommy was the season before, wasn't he?
Or he's Tony Pepperoni. No, he's season 43. We had Moyer and we traded him to San Fran.
Yeah, so like this basically is just a trend, like how many people got drafted and their percentage in total. So I like have their percentages like against everyone else. So like King has like 2.4% of the total TPE of the draft in his build.
There's like more than 50 people in this draft. That's crazy.
Yeah. So there's just, useless stats, but it's cool to look at once in a while.
Who's not in bed?
Oh, that's me.
Let's go, Tommy.
I was looking at stats. I'm not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Blizzard are absolutely killing it. We have 5 players a point a game or more, and me and ER are a point above a point a game, which is awesome.
Yeah, we're clicking here, which is nice.
The only thing that's struggling is that third line, but we have 3 players like under 1,000, or maybe I don't know if Carl's still above 1,000, but
yeah, it's still good to see like the team that should be doing good is doing good, because I know for Winnipeg, they're underperforming so much, and I'm so mad because I picked them as my goalies.
Oof.
Yeah, they whooped our ass twice today.
Hopefully, they'll keep on doing that.
I picked those Edmonton goalies, so I'm getting myself W's. Oh shit.
I'm getting married.
Always happens every episode,
this
I guess.
Seems familiar.
Day 17 of spring, year 2. Look at Leah. Well, let's get right into it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Where am I?
You're down here with me. We're holding hands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how cute. Oh, we may kiss.
Oh.
Marnie's looking very happy about this.
Yeah, what's going on there? It's weird. Alright, but anyway, so Luke, you don't have the... I thought you said Edmonton had like 11% of the TP in the league or something like that.
That's for season 44.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty awesome too.
Yeah. Well, you guys drafted some great people, so...
Oh, yeah, we got a killer draft class that one.
We got the high picks, the NHL 19 easy mode.
Yeah, which is good.
But yeah, so that's a good answer to the question. Basically, we are trending upward. Carl asks, fresh off his own podcast featuring Ace and the New England Wolfpack, what's your fellas' take on the situation? So he's asking about the Luking cast. So, Luke, you want to give us kind of what you thought about what he was saying, especially about Edmonton? I guess this is an Edmonton-oriented podcast, but...
Yeah, so, like, when we had Ace on, we knew it was going to be, like, kind of controversial. So, he said he'll answer any question that we gave him, so we asked him a lot of questions. I feel like he answered the questions truthfully and honestly.
Yeah.
And, like, when it came to, like, him trading for his own player, he's doing what's the best for his new team.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it that he's trying to hardball him because he threatened to recreate or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think like the whole thing, both teams won, but they both also lost.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Like Ace got his team, and you guys got some really good players. But like in total, if Ace wasn't the GM, you still would be fine.
yeah, I don't know. The way I saw it, like, I'm pretty new to the situation, but I didn't actually know that he had signed up for that job until the day they announced that he was the GM. Like, he was basically like, in the chat, he was like, "Oh yeah, I applied for this," and I was like, "Oh, that's news to me." And he was like, "I hope I get it," and we're like, "Oh, that would be sad." But yeah, I mean, if you get it and you want to do that, then go be free. And he kind of talked about that. I think he said that he felt like everyone was on his side and encouraging. And I don't know. Once he got it, like, there's a lot of trade talks going on that I wasn't allowed into. Trella was there, but
I was there.
I don't know. It was just kind of like, from what I heard them say, and you can elaborate if you want to. I'm not trying to shit on Ace. I like the guy, honestly. He's has his moments where he's, not the best, but overall I still think he's a good friend. Yeah, I'm thinking he just totally lowballed for his guy. Like, has a fantastic, like, true #1 center, and he just wasn't giving up the assets for it, which is why Blizzard was kind of offended that he would even, like, offer that kind of low trade. What do you think, Charlie? You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, I'll go into it a little bit. It wasn't like the fact that we were giving him a hard time because we didn't like support him leaving and doing what, because that's something we always knew he wanted to do.
Yeah.
It was more that we didn't feel like he was offering enough for probably the best player in the league. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And TPU wise, he's gonna be the best in a couple seasons. He might even break the record. So looking at it from just an vector standpoint, like we don't want like a pick and maybe like a mid hundreds TP player. We want some real assets back. Like, you wouldn't trade like McDavid for a bunch of role players. It just doesn't make any sense. So
yeah,
I kind of looked at it that way because Biddies is going to be the best player in the league easily. And like, obviously the trade had to be made, but we weren't ready to part ways with that for almost nothing.
Yeah, and it seemed that he felt like he made a fair offer, and when you guys were offended, then he got offended that you were offended, and then it just turned into a kind of burning bridges shouting match of like, I'll fucking retire, and then you get nothing.
Yeah, and I think that would have been a shame because Ace put in a ton of work with this player, and he's just finally hitting his prime.
I think he realized that in the end he just had to give up more, and he did, and they came to an agreement that they were okay with. I don't think either party was totally happy, probably, but...
Probably not, but I think it's the best that they could come up with, given the circumstances. So, like, either way, both teams won, but they also lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy to do. There was, like, almost like a whole day or two of negotiations.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah.
But,
it was rough.
Yeah, I mean, he says that we all turned on him, but really we like him. We were just annoyed that he was being hard to work with. And I think in the end he kind of damaged the relationship between a lot of us, which sucks because we liked having him around even if he wasn't GM anymore. I still think he could have been in the Discord, but...
Yeah. Well, maybe not, but that's another story. And
yeah,
I know a lot of us wouldn't really have a problem, but
some of us would, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Personally, I don't think I'd really care.
It's a polarizing subject, I think.
Yeah, we have a lot of different personalities in there, and sometimes things happen, which sucks. But
it is what it is.
Times.
It sucks because like some people hate Ace and he hates some people, and I like all these people, so it's like,
I'm in the same situation.
Like,
I like all.
I love these guys, and I like Ace too. So when they're fighting and don't want to be with each other, it's like, dang.
Mom and dad fighting.
Yeah, I don't want to pick sides here either. Like,
I mean,
And
like,
yeah,
this is my first time not being like on a team or in a locker room with Ace. Ever since I came on the site, we were draft deep. We were
Yeah.
like in the same draft class in St. Louis. We were always on the same team, on the same line. We both were on the Blizzard. Got called at the same time, played together. So it's like I like the guy. I've known him ever since I've been on the site, and we're friends. It's just
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna like not side with my team. And it's a tough situation.
It's definitely been one of the crazier things in my short time on the site.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I also kind of feel bad for Carl in the whole situation because he
Yeah.
kind of played mediator between the kind of group of guys we had in our little separate channel talking about it in Ace. And Carl's a lot nicer than a lot of us, so
Yeah. And I know he likes Ace. I mean, they were GMs together for a while.
yeah, of
And,
course.
you know, they might be different, but they're still pretty good buds. So
Yeah, and they were a good team.
seeing them split up was heartbreaking. Saddest love story.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Yeah. That was a sad one. All right. I feel like we kind of gave our part on that. If anyone didn't know that kind of side of it and just listened to Ace talk about it, hopefully that's gives kind of a different light on the situation. Yeah, it was a tricky one, but I think in the end, Ace is in New England. Good luck to him. Where over here in Edmonton, we have a lot of amazing new players. Fucking love Evok, Madge. We had Storm for a little bit. We got Jay Rutu now. Just a ton of new fresh
DMS,
faces.
Muford now.
DMS.
Well, Muford's not necessarily new, but for the season, it's his first full.
DMS is a fucking god.
Hell yeah.
All right.
You know, hopefully Muford doesn't come up and curse you guys.
The curse.
Don't even talk about it.
He's a good goalie, and I like having him around. So hopefully we make the playoffs and show what kind of damage we can do.
Hopefully.
Carl asks, which bear is best? I'm gonna let
Drunken
Luke.
Teddy.
So that's an Office reference with
It
Dwight.
is.
Luke's vote is Drunken Teddy.
Oh yeah, that episode from the Office.
I forget what bear was best though. I think it was the brown.
Polar bear.
Oh, maybe it is polar. I don't remember what bear is best.
I forget. I remember Dwight was talking about it, but for me, it's Drunken Teddy.
Drunken Teddy. That's a good vote. What's your vote, Trella?
I don't know. It's a good question. I gotta go with like just a classic teddy bear. I mean, I have it as my Steam profile picture. It's my SHL profile picture. It's
That's
a teddy
good
bear.
choice.
Yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt. Some history for you. I gotta go with I love you, Trella, and I would pick teddy bear because of you, but I think gummy bear just edges it out. You gotta go gummy bear.
Yeah,
controversial.
That's a choice, though.
That's the safest bet. Gummy bear is the best bear. Alright.
I can respect that.
Good fucking question, Carl. Alright, and here we go. He wants to talk NHL. Is Thomas Chabot the second coming of Carlson, or am I just too excited?
He's too excited. You gotta give him time.
I think he's better than Carlson. He's actually the second coming of Bobby Orr.
Maybe Eric Carlson's the second coming of Thomas Chabot.
Oh, the first coming. All I know is Carl is coming whenever Thomas Chabot steps on the ice. So
he really stepped up for the Senators, though.
Yeah,
that's good to see. I mean, I know a lot of people feel bad after everything. They got some like Uber shit going on and trading Carlson. Everyone's just done with Melnick, but we're a team, right?
We are a team.
We're a team. Do we have a Senators in the SHL, or is that too low of a status?
What, like fans?
No, like, do we have a comparison to the Senators in the SHL where it's just a team that keeps getting...
Anchorage or Armada?
Anchorage? They just keep getting smacked down?
Actually, no, the Halifax Raiders.
Halifax?
Yeah, they're just... Not like recently. Well, I guess recently, because they keep on getting like 8th and 7th place. I guess you can also say that about the the Pride, because they have a really good player in Jack Tanner, and then some really good like young people. And that's about it.
We're all cuddling. Let's go. Oh, we got Leah in this house.
Oh yeah, my new wife.
Luke, you gotta get going here.
Yeah, we needed to marry for the next episode.
Oh, I mean,
We're gonna have to have Luke part 2 so that you get married.
totally.
You think the Pride are the Senators? I don't know if they like have that much shit going on though, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think there's anyone really comparable.
Yeah.
I mean, there's parts that are comparable, but like not as a whole.
Maybe someday there'll be a juicy enough franchise that just everyone leaves and then their McDonald's cards don't work or whatever, and
The Admirals.
Maybe
they just
one
have
day.
a bad time of it. Alright, there you go, Carl. Thomas Shabbat is the Proto Carlson. Argar asks if I think that's his player, right? I cannot pronounce that.
Argar
I'm
Bargar?
sorry.
No, Argar's
was it?
player is
Alonso Garbanzo
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who is
and Rikkonen
that's
as well.
Waters.
That's
Waters.
Oh, I can't say that. What is that?
Yeah, I can't say either.
Alright.
Vision Nubitan Singh. Vision
Can
Nubitan
this
Singh.
man
I would just refer to him as Waters because that's
Waters?
his player.
That's Waters' play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Alonso. Okay. Can he keep up his torrid pace and win the scoring title?
I haven't checked the index in a while, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think Brady McIntyre is gonna win the scoring title. Oops.
I mean, it's definitely possible because STHS is pretty random, but just based on like the TP number, I know he's like low 1,000s. I'm pretty sure he could be up there now.
Yeah, like and with the latest games played, like with the latest sims, he's at 19 points.
Yeah, which is insane.
But
he's on a roll.
He doesn't have the most goals though.
Yeah.
It's scoring for points or for goals?
I think we're talking points here.
Yeah, talking points.
Okay.
Win the scoring title, so I guess that's points.
And he has his 19 points. Is that the most or?
No, he's like tied for second with Louis Garrett, and then Mike Izzy and Alexis Metzler are first with 20 points.
Isn't Metzler a defensive?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Wow. Freaking.
Teddy Cuddles has 16.
Kane has probably 0. Gotta go Mike Smith.
Ward?
I don't know. I'm pulling for, I think Teddy Cuddles or Demarcus Smith might, or even Fletcher. Fletcher could win, I think.
I think that Tiggle Biddies will.
Tiggle Biddies?
Yeah, that's probably a good choice.
I would have said them, but I feel like people will be mad at me. So you
I'm saying it for you.
There you go. You're on the Pride, so you're neutral.
Yeah. Maybe I just always suck for the next couple seasons, and then we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of good pieces, and I like you guys. No hate, no bad blood until you until you dunk on us in the playoffs once or twice. I think I'm okay with you.
If they ever get there, am I right?
Yeah, am I right? Well,
I already hate the Whalers, though. Okay.
Aw, man. I mean, sorry that we're just so good.
Can't believe it. Fuck! Okay, I'm sorry, Trella. I keep accidentally axing our strawberry plants.
God damn it, Slash.
Yeah, one job is not to do that.
I'm trying to water it. What are you doing?
How are you
chopping
axing
trees?
My axe is next to my watering can.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I'm just planting mixed seed so you don't notice.
Okay, so since you're not asking the next question, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
What is with the oldies, Garbanzo and Enriquenin barely scoring 1 point in 11 combined? 1 point in 11 combined games as of this post. Is their time finally over?
Is this Minnesota?
One of them's Minnesota. I think the other one's Calgary. I think that's Ace's player, Enriquenin.
No, that's Essa.
Oh, Essa. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like you said Aces or Aces.
My bad.
But
but
you want to
no,
answer?
it's not Garbanzo's time to quit. Actually, maybe it is.
You're almost there for all the records, I'm pretty sure.
But
So,
for
I wouldn't quit
Essa,
now.
yeah, he only has 1 point in 15 games. But for Alonso Garbanzo, he now has like 5 points in
Obviously,
15 games.
obviously,
So
you guys are going to slow down a little bit.
I'm gonna say he's gonna recreate this season. I'm gonna say that he doesn't hit his benchmark within the time that he allows it, and then he's just gonna recreate.
Dang. Rough one. I guess only he can answer, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But like, he has 5 points in 15 games, so I think he can get to where he wants to be. But I'm gonna say that he won't because I want him to recreate.
Well, I believe in him, so I think he'll do it.
Yep, me too. I would just stick it out until I broke the records if I was him, but it's really up to what he wants. I'm pretty sure I'm probably. What am I trying to say here? I'm sure he's bored
Yeah.
with having the same player for so long.
I mean, he already like made up his like backstory and stuff for his new player. So I
Yeah, I
guess he's
think I
just
saw
itching
that.
to to recreate. I know with Lundberg, he's just waiting until he gets 3,000 hits, and he says that that's what he's just waiting for, and he's just gonna wait it out.
Is that
Yeah.
a record or just a good milestone?
No, that's just his personal. He'll be like third
That's pretty good.
in all-time hits.
I'm
Alright,
hoping to be
so-
up there one day.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I can hit 1,000 this season. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Just stick around forever like Nicholas Scholes,
Yeah, Blizz legend.
the oldest man, Joe Thornton.
Yeah.
His knees are fucked. Anyway, is their time finally over? No.
I'm gonna say yes and no. I feel like Essa's gonna be sticking around until he hits the 1,000 mark, and then maybe a little bit after. And then I know Alonso. I bet that he's gonna recreate this season.
Well, wait until the Reddit draft so you can get buried underneath some first
This
gens.
will be the Reddit draft.
This next one?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm like 99% sure. I'm probably wrong though. Who knows?
I don't know when they are. All I know is that I'm the steal. I don't know if anyone was picked later than 87 that ever got over like 200 TP.
What in the SMJHL?
Yeah.
I'm not sure because this is one of the biggest Reddit drafts, or one of the biggest drafts. So you kind of have to look back to season 31. I think that's like the second biggest, and then there's some in like season 20s.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of have to go back in the records book.
Well, we're working on getting all that data together, huh, Luke? Just
Mm-hmm.
keep graphing stuff and get that media money.
Yeah, I have 82 million now.
What the fuck? I checked my bank
Jesus
yesterday
Christ.
and I was at negative 115K even though I had 16 mil coming in. So I talked to Joe. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Why is my bank fucked?
I think I should have like 85 to 87 mil after the rest of my media gets graded.
Unreal, you guys. I think the most I've ever had on my account at once is like 10.
You have negative
I'll give
money,
you
Trevor.
11.
I'm
Make
in the
me
negative?
2-6.
Oh, God. Am I in the negatives right now, Slash?
Yeah.
What else is new?
Gotta spit out some media, dude. Disappointed, or was it disappointed? What was your media?
Oh, yeah, frustration.
Frustration part 2?
No, I'm not frustrated right now. I'm actually
You're not?
enjoying the league. No.
Call it unfrustration.
Yeah. I was looking through my old medias the other day. I put out some pretty shitty medias.
I mean, it's just a way to get money. I mean, this podcast makes, like, it's a good amount of money involved.
Yeah.
1.5 to each person if it's a 2-person.
Yeah, this is pretty much how I'm funding my
Oh
training.
yeah, you guys don't have to pay me for this.
Yeah, up to you. I don't know how it
I don't
works.
know if you're going to, but like you don't.
We just work out the money later. If you want it, you just make me a Sig.
All right.
Sig Master. I collect them. I'm like the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, God.
Sick reference. Alright, anyway, let's move on. The fucking Stallion Blast Me Away asks, what's up with the robots in Kelowna?
I don't know what robots mean, but I'm just gonna say, why is Kelowna so good?
It's their goalies he's talking about.
Yeah.
They got ZZ, Ned Flanders, or some shit.
Dude, they're 4th overall with 16 points.
Yeah,
They're
so,
getting destroyed in goals allowed, but...
yeah, so they used to be better. I think they're dropping off. Because St. Louis jumped up to 2nd.
And the Whalers jumped up to 1st.
What were you in before? Like, before maybe
like
today?
3rd,
or
4th place.
So you jumped up, yeah. It's really tight in the SMJHL right now, like, pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, just people need to, like, you know, Simon T. There was just a solid... anything can happen.
So yeah, I mean, the robot goalies aren't actually that good. If you look at their stats, they have like pretty shitty save percentage, like 840, 850, and their goals against is garbage. It's just they score so many fucking goals.
Yeah, like I said this to Glick, is that this year is just going to be the year in which everyone scores. Everyone's going to get a just shit ton of points.
Rip me. Cry
So
every
like
time.
all the goalies gave games against average is going to be shit.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to, because everyone's just going to be rolling with just a bunch of high scoring players.
The 7-6 games are going to be real.
No, like I was doing test sims, and I always had like 3 or 4 sims that were above 7 goals just on one side.
Make hockey the 80s again, right?
Yeah, I got a sim to have one team get 9 points.
9 goals in a game?
Yeah, 9 goals, yeah.
Oof.
Just for one team. It's pretty,
That's some Vancouver versus St. Louis finals scores.
Yeah. I mean, you were Swiss
No,
cheese
that's only
then,
Vancouver school. That's only Vancouver.
Not great, but, you know, that's the meme until I fucking shut you out in 4 straight games in the finals this year.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna happen.
Sure, bud.
Mark it.
But no, Kelowna's good because Noir's a good GM. He knows what he's doing. He's able to get the lines right and is able to, you know, be a good GM in the juniors. I don't think that would translate. I mean, it would probably translate if he ever wants to do that into the SHL.
Mm-hmm.
But with the juniors just being so volatile, you know, he makes good lines.
What I'm seeing is he just has such a good team that the fucking goalies don't matter. He didn't need goalies. I mean, there's still...
He doesn't even have that good of a team, though.
He just finesses it.
Yeah, because, like, okay, maybe he has 1.5 lines of capped players. That's about it.
The Sim
he has
likes
shit defenders.
The Sim likes Justice's player a lot.
Dude, Justice is going off. I don't know why.
He just, I don't know, fucking Russians.
Yeah.
Don Cherry
Going on to the next question, is Noir feeding them some Russian play better food? Yes.
Yeah. That's just the simple answer, yes.
But so the Whalers, because we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people going over a point per game right now.
Wait, Luke, switch to the game and hit continue.
Oh, my bad.
No, I mean they're going off, and did they lose in round 1 last time though to Detroit?
What, Kelowna?
Yeah.
I think so.
So maybe they have one of those regular season teams that can't get it done.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
That's what I hope for, because I'm not on them.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Yeah, fuck Kelowna.
Got him. All right. Ooh. Anyway, Nick talks. Oh yeah, the man. He's asking, how do we make me a robo goalie and would my save percentage go up? I mean, I'll just retire and unretire a bunch of times, and then I'll get down to 155 TPE, and I'll pay for a name change and become ZZ Alistair Kane.
You know, that's a smart move. You should probably do that. You should probably do that 16 mil and just put it onto a name change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then,
I think that'd be a good choice, you know.
Just change my name to Swiss E Cheese.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the E's for. Just fuck it.
I mean,
Swiss
Scott Foster's doing pretty good in that.
Yeah, ZZ Scott Foster, pretty good.
Well, because he's Scott Foster. That's just
Scott
the given.
Foster, the best. Who did he play for?
Chicago, boy.
Chicago, yeah, the best
Undefeated. He's like me on the Blizz.
Better than Scott Crossling or whatever.
Scotty Crofling.
Yeah.
Colorado playoffs legend. Right? Didn't they play him accidentally or on purpose or something?
I'm not sure.
How do you play someone accidentally?
There's this whole thing in the Colorado Montreal series where they're playing backup goalies or something.
Oh, something happened with the sim.
Yeah.
The sim bugged out.
Oh, I thought we were talking about real life.
I don't know what
Me too,
happened,
for
but
a second.
that's the recent meme, I think.
I
No,
have
the recent
no idea what's
meme was from
happening
me.
in SMJHL.
That was from me. Because my stats were switched with like Lily Jacobs, and I was playing like a third of the game.
Yeah, but didn't
So
they
I was doing nothing.
resim a
Yeah, they
Colorado
resim
game
no.
too?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Okay, well, if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, and if Luke's wrong, just post a picture of balls.
McZ, where you at?
Yeah, where's McZ? Alright, so no, my save percentage will not go up if I'm a robo goalie, because I'm the best goalie in the SMDHL.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Johannes Lettner is the best. Alright, I'm
Is he
sorry.
still there?
But he is. Yeah, he's with the Whalers for one more season.
Nah. I'm gonna win the award this time.
No.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be me.
what award? The St. Louis Best Goalie Award when there's only
Yeah,
one goalie?
St. Louis. I'm better than Willis Vincent. Okay, Trella, this one's for you. He says, what's Team USA looking like next season?
Probably a lot of the same, probably. We're going to lose a couple players. It looks like they're going to enforce the rule where you're supposed to play any 200 TP active over an inactive. So it looks like we're going to be losing John Langabeer, who's at like 1,400 TP.
Oof.
And Brett Kennedy, unless he logs on, but I don't know, but he's at like 1,200. And I think Colin Hagen still logs on, but if he doesn't, we lose him, and he's at like 1,100. So, a lot of the same. A lot of the mainstays are still going to be there, but we're going to have to probably bring up 2 or 3 forwards to fill spots. And if someone passes Alex Mack, which would be sad because he's been on USA forever, but if a prospect passes him, I'm probably going to end up playing the prospect.
How long has that player been on the roster?
He's like a season 20 something.
Damn.
He's old. He's like, I think he was at 700 TP in the last tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He's been solid. I played him on the 4th line this year. He did well.
That's
I don't
good.
know if any season 43 guys will reach 700 by then.
Definitely not.
No. King will.
I don't think I really have many season 43s though.
King's
I
a
have
bloody
two.
Brit, though.
Yeah. Red. If he's American, he probably will.
I don't think so.
Hold on,
Joe
let me check out my spreadsheet.
I've been doing WJC lines, and I don't recognize Red.
Where's USA? There it is.
Our top players are, I think, Williams, at least season 43, Williams, Peterson Jr., Manius, Max Maldine.
Oh, big Manius might.
Yeah,
Or a little
so
Manius might.
season 43, we have Speardane, Stevenson Jr., Peterson Jr., Williams, Costco, or what is it?
Nathan
Is it
Costco?
Yeah. Maldine, Manius, Kazarian, Finley, Bust. Isn't that Smirnoff?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Kaner and Taylor. So none of those guys really reach it. We'll reach 700 by the time, but we do have Muhammad McLovin, season 41 at 547. Lightning Jones, season 41, 576. They could fill in.
McLovin, I lost him in WJC because he didn't sign in for a month. So
Nice.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he went to IA or what happened.
I hope not. That would
No,
suck.
I know he posted
No,
something
not
a week or
McLovin.
two
Fuck.
ago.
Dimmadome. I lost Dimmadome.
Oh, Doug Dimmadome?
I was so upset.
I think Dimmadome's done, yeah.
Because he dimadabbed in the finals. Bro.
I gotta tell you, though, being head of, like, a really good nation, it sounds awesome, but sometimes it's so frustrating because you just have so many players that people just leave and don't even tell you, like, I'll invite these guys to the Discord and I'll message them all the time and I won't get a response. And then they'll just leave and not tell me. And it just sucks.
What, and they transfer or what?
Yeah, they transfer somehow. I just think, like, what could I have done better? But it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do if they don't answer my messages.
Yeah.
Nothing you can really do. Just give them to check.
Yeah, no thanks.
That's what Latvia does, right? Got him on Tanis. Rest in peace. No, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people transfer. What can you do? They think there's no spots. There actually are more spots than they think on USA, I'd say, but...
Yeah, we have a lot of older players. Like, our main core is Alex Mack, season 22, Alex Mack. Hocklet, season 29 for the goalie. Metzler, Visser, Krzyzewski, and Krzyzewski are all 31. Nova's 32. Charles Walker's 33, along with Langevere, who's going to be gone. Kennedy's 34, and then we have, like, a lot of 36 and 37. So,
the dude in Eastwood?
Yeah, Eastwood's 36. The dude is 38. Like, we have not that many young guys.
You still have room to get into the locker, like into the spot.
Yeah, if you just keep gaining TP, you're going to get in. I mean, obviously you're not going to get in immediately like you would on Czech or somewhere else like that, but
yeah,
that's the first you play to be on like a better team. Like, no offense, obviously.
Yeah, of course. You know, Czech kind of sucks until...
Yeah, you guys will be really
solid
solid in a couple seasons, but it's just like...
I hope
now,
so.
You don't...
I mean, we got some inactivity, but like, that's everyone.
Yeah, well, trust me, USA gets like 1 million prospects, and like 75% of them are inactive. It's ridiculous.
It's true. I mean, I think because of that is that when most people sign up, they don't really look at the international. So they're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to do where I live, and then they don't really sign in.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there has to be like a way to bridge
like
them signing in and like better activity, because obviously there's going to be people who, you know, only join once and quit, and like it's not for me. But there's going to be some people who are like on the edge and they're confused about something. Then that's what loses them, loses their interest. So they're, I don't know. I've been talking to Teddy a little bit, like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, we get like a ton of guys who like sign up and then don't create an update page and like never come on again.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks, because you never know who they could have been, how they could have done.
Yeah, they could have been another Alistair Kane, who someone sent you an email, right?
Yeah, like I signed up, I think 1 or 2 days before the draft because I saw a post, the SMJHL draft, and then I just made a page, and then I didn't log on again for a little bit. And then, I got an email because I got a PM, and it was like, you got drafted to St. Louis, and I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about this. But I kind of felt obligated because, like, obviously it's not like a bot, like it's a real person who's like, yo, come play, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I think what really kept me around is that like when I joined, a couple hours later I got an invite to the Czech Discord, and they helped me. Also the season 43 Discord with Pris. Pris kept so many people. Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, well, Pris kept so many people active. She was a godsend.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't have data or anything on this, but I'd say that like when people sign up, I feel like probably the majority, maybe 50%, just kind of don't look at the nation or like their birthplace. They just kind of put where they are, you know.
No,
that's what I did.
That's what I did, but then I looked like right before I pressed like send.
So yeah, I just put it in there.
That would have been US.
Oh, Luke.
But then I'm like, oh, international, and I saw come check me out. I'm like, oh, that's a good pun.
No.
I'm like, oh, I want to join them. Also because it said like they're gonna be up in like 2 to 3 seasons. I'm like, all right, cool. I want to be good.
You gotta not betray your nation here.
And then I think what also helps is like when people look at the international one, I feel like there's need to be a little bit more care into like how they're presenting, because I think it was like Latvia or something. It was just like a paragraph. That's about it.
No, Latvia is funny because they're like, come play for Latvia. We have potatoes or something, and they're just like so serious about it.
We do not get offended about anything.
We're not soft like the league.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right, let's
That's
move
that.
on here. Nick asked, "How'd you get on this podcast before he did?"
I'm just better than you. Next question.
Ooh.
I think the real reason is because Charlie and I were playing, and then Luke's like, "Yo, invite me," and we're like, "Sure." And then he joined us for a little non-podcast gaming, and he's the only one who's been on this server.
Yep. I'm just better than you. Question done.
You can't take that. You gotta come back next week and fire back. Let's go. Y'all in bed?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna snuggle not with you this week.
Oh, Leah's coming in bed with me and Luke.
Ooh.
Why is she all the way on the end of the bed like that?
Because she
Because
doesn't
we're
want to be
we're
with
in the
you
middle.
and Luke. Yeah.
We're hogging it all.
Yeah, it's our time. We're hogging the sheets.
Alright, Clint Eastwood says, "Quit bumping it, you tools. We see it." No. I'm gonna bump it all damn day because people keep posting shit and unbumping it. Alright, he asks, "How are you?" I'm gonna give that to Luke first. How are you, Luke?
Good. That's
All
my
right.
answer. It was a good day.
Charlie, how
I
are
should
you?
have studied a little bit, but that's life.
I'm gonna go with average.
Average. Didn't you just buy Civ 5 though? Are you feeling
Yeah, that's pretty good.
it?
Yeah.
What about you? How are you feeling?
I'm gonna go with good. I just had some pizza. I like it. Oh, and it's raining too. That's good. No
Oh,
watering.
strawberries are good.
Y'all want to go to the mine today? But
After I
not the
harvest
fucking
these
rape mine.
strawberries. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright, cool. So, we're good. How are you, Clint? Answer in the comments and like and subscribe for more. On a scale of 1 to 11, how good are you at pillow polo? What the fuck is that?
Billy Pole? I have no idea what that is.
Pillow polo? Clint, you're a fucking weirdo. What the fuck are you doing? Favorite type of music and favorite type of song? We can answer that. I'm gonna go with Trella because I bet he goes, I like all music.
Damn it, fuck you.
Anything
nah,
that's good, I'll listen to.
Yeah, but like I guess being part of the youth, I'd say I listen to a lot of like hip hop. A lot of. I mean, if you see my my custom title on the site, it's Ski Master Slum God for Grammy 2019.
Fucking take a step back.
Do we need to save these strawberries for anything?
Doesn't Mara like them?
Nah, I have cauliflower for her. Also, I'm already married to her, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. I guess I'll answer.
Do it.
What's the question?
Favorite type of music and favorite song.
Favorite song's a hard one. I'll give one of my favorites, which is Revolution by the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
And also Chicago by Sufjan Stevens.
Okay.
Favorite type of genre, I feel like would be 70s rock.
Yeah.
And then in like very vague, it would be just 70s music, I think. I really enjoy that type of era and the music that was produced in there.
Yeah. That's a good
answer.
What about you,
Slash?
I'm similar. I mean, I love classic rock. That's the music that speaks to me. And my favorite song out of everything, I'd say, is "Wishing" by ELO. If you don't,
Wishing by ELO is good.
If you haven't heard that song, second homework assignment is pause it and go look up "Wishing" by ELO. It's just, I like it. I like the deeper cuts. Like, my favorite Beatles song is probably "I'm Only Sleeping." Like,
I'm Only Sleeping is a good one. Also, Golden Slumbers.
Mm-hmm. Just anything that has to do with sleep, because I like to sleep.
Golden Slumbers is a really good song.
Oh yeah, Wishing. That's, I don't know, from the first time I heard it, I'm just like, yeah. So, that's how I feel about classic rock as a whole. Let's move on. Top 3 players in our club. I think Trella is talking about EA SHL.
Yeah, definitely.
I would think so. Top 3 players for San Francisco would be Jack Tanner.
Yeah.
Kelly Rivet while he's still around.
Uh-huh.
And Goku Murato.
Wow.
Cause fuck King.
Shout out to Kez.
Hell yeah.
What a guy.
Blizz legend.
Was he Wyatt Walker?
Yeah, we had him on the Blizz for a few seasons before he retired. He was a pleasure.
He dunks on me in NHL. He plays as the Oilers, and then Ryan Strome just goes off. I don't know why Ryan Strome is a legend, but he is. So.
Did you see him skate? It's beautiful.
Like a beautiful gazelle, his edging is unparalleled.
The Flyers drafted his brother, and it's the same problem. It's like his skating just sucks.
Who'd they draft? Who'd they draft?
Mark Strome, his brother.
Mark Strome? I never
What's
heard
his
of
name?
Mark Strome.
Is it Mark?
I think it's something Strome.
There's a Matthew Strome and a Dylan Strome.
It's some Strome. Something like that, but we drafted him. But it's like the same issue. He can't skate.
I've heard that about Dylan Strome actually too. Who the
all
fuck
the
taught
Stromes.
these guys to skate? Got him. We got some NHL talk. Alright, Chella, in our NHL club, who are the top 3 players?
Ace, Dino, Bojo.
Yeah.
It's easy. Bottom 3, I'd say me, you, and probably Clint or Hex.
Wow, just called us out. All of us. Clint or Hex, if you're listening,
Hex, I love you.
Let's rebel against Trella.
I love you guys.
Unbelievable.
Cannon, we're definitely the worst 2 in the club, though. Let's be real.
I'm like point per game, bud.
Yeah, and SHL. I think I'm like above it, but doesn't mean I'm good.
Fuck up. Anyway, Trella. Oh, no, wait. What is a Stardew? That's for Luke. What's a Stardew?
A Stardew is you get it, and it says your favorite type of thing. That's a Stardew.
That's a Star Drop.
Oh. Well, a Stardew is a thing that happens to be a game.
Yeah, that's true. Who's going in the mine with me?
Oh, I was already in the mine.
I'm on floor 110.
Here we go. Let's go to 110, bud.
Or 111 now.
Alright, a Stardew for me is when you thought there was homework and then the teacher's like, there wasn't homework, and you're like, oh, thank fucking God. That's a Stardew.
Oh, that's like the best moment ever. That's like an epic gamer moment there.
Epic gamer moment. Don't offer me goat cheese. What the fuck?
I didn't. I tried to eat it.
There are like 8 slimes.
Can I have it back?
No. Now I'm yelling on the podcast. God damn it.
I tried to eat it.
Jesus.
Alright, what's the next question?
Oh no, not you. Next question is for Trella, I believe. How do the Bruins get a team beyond 3 players? Stop!
How do we get a team beyond 3 players?
Yeah.
What do you mean? We have Steven Camper.
Steven Camper? I don't even know who the fuck that is.
He's like our 8th D, man. I mean, no, the Bruins, like, obviously they have that top line, but it's not like we don't have, like, a team beyond them.
That's debatable.
I mean, DeBrusque, Donato.
Yeah, what is it?
Squad.
Krejci.
I'm pretty sure I saw a stat earlier today on Reddit that's like, the top line has 29 goals on the season, and the rest of the team has 20 goals on the season.
I mean, I believe it for sure,
So
but
that's
like,
that's an oof from me, dog.
No,
Ladders
just means
up here.
their top line's performing a lot.
Yeah, but
I
then
mean,
you got
can't
no
knock a
depth
team for
scoring.
that. You'd be surprised. Our depth is actually pretty solid. They're just coming off like a slow start, I feel like. But the top line is just carrying so much that they don't even need to do good.
Alright. Clint might disagree, but I think he wants to believe. He just might not be as much of a homer as Ace.
I don't think anyone is.
Ask Ace about Marchand, do it. Next podcast he's on, just go. What are your thoughts on Marchand?
He's the second coming of Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
He's actually my favorite player, but I'll admit that he's dirty.
We were talking about the hit on Duclair that he did last season.
Oh, God, I remember that.
And I think Clint even was homing it, too. He's like, he was just moving out of the way. It's like, with your fucking elbow.
Clint was defending that. I couldn't defend that one. That was pretty bad.
I mean,
he flying elbowed him right in the face.
From what I saw, we're going to talk a little NHL right now, but from what I saw, I mean, he saw him at the last moment and went, you know, it'd be funny if I fucking elbowed his head, and then just did it.
Fuck, I just died. I just got swarmed by like 12 bats.
What are you doing? I'm out of here then. Alright. Retreat, Luke. But yeah, that was a brutal hit. So Bruins, you know, they're pretty good. They'll probably make the playoffs. I had them winning the cup last season, and they sorely disappointed me.
That didn't happen.
I also had the Flyers being the Pens, so, but...
Oh, no. Not with, like, half the people injured.
Not with Brian Elliott in net.
No, Brian Elliott's decent. It's just...
Brian Elliott is the second coming of Alistair Kane, okay?
Dude, yesterday, you know, he kind of destroyed, you know, the Blackhawks.
What are you talking about? Ooh, I beat the Blackhawks. Ooh, I beat the Halifax Raiders. Ooh. Fucking Detroit over here, like, we're top of the league. Like, you played Anchorage and Halifax like 8 times, bud. Just calm down.
Yeah, that was funny to see.
Anyway, yeah. I'm not even going to mention the Blackhawks. They're dead to me. Luke, this is for you. Why do the Flyers suck fucking cock nuggets? That's a quote.
Now they kind of don't. They got their shit together.
They did?
Yeah, they're 5-0-1 their past 6 games. They got their shit together. They're
What's
just very
stat, that's like when they go on a 10-game losing streak, they make the playoffs, and when they go on a 10-game winning streak, they miss?
Something like that. I'm not sure. I know Hackstall. Yeah, I don't know about him, but what I do know is that our PK coach needs to get fired. He's terrible.
Fire Deneen.
But no, we're just a very streaky team with very streaky players. Like with Drew, you know, sometimes he's noticeable, sometimes he's not, but he's still like a really fucking good player.
Yeah, but Couturier is an animal.
Couturier is a beast.
Yeah, he just
also Simmons and Voracek and Patrick is doing real good.
Couturier would be I think he'd be a better fantasy pick if there weren't so many good centers in the league.
Mm-hmm.
What about Konechny?
Konechny is a beauty too.
That's my boy.
It's your boy.
Lindblom is a really good rookie. Wheel is actually doing good this season. Well, not doing good. He's doing decent. Weiss is not being a garbage player and is doing good. Laterra, you know, hopefully won't get arrested, but he's a good bottom 6 player along with Lawton. I'm sad that Raffles out right now.
Yeah.
Our defense is actually doing all right. Christian Fallen is, you know, in his role. Provorov and Ghost are just being beautiful. Robert Hagg is doing good. Andrew McDonald is sitting out, which is extremely good for us.
That's a top pairing D right there.
Yeah, totally. Other than that, you know, we're doing good. You know, we'll see how it goes. At least we're not the Red Wings.
Yeah. Well, you still got Starter Heart to look forward to.
Dude, everyone's ready for Starter Heart.
Alright, we're going to stop talking about NHL now because I feel like on an SHL podcast it's probably bad. So Clint's final question is remember Quenneville / I'm going to go with no, I don't.
Fuck's a Quenneville?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, so.
Who is that? Never heard of him.
Fucking Clint, if you're listening, you know. I don't know. Have a good day and fuck your mom. That's all the questions we have. We're at an hour. Let's go a little more.
Okay.
I want to ask Luke, how is GMing so far?
It's good. You know, you learn very quickly that Simon T is just, you know, a fuckwad, and it's just very random at sometimes. Actually, at most times. But overall, it's fun. It's nice to see your team winning and doing well.
What's the most unexpected thing that's happened as GM?
Unexpected thing? Well, it's only been like half a season, like barely a season. Most unexpected thing, Max Malden is doing good. For the past 2 seasons, he hasn't been doing anything in terms of point-wise, but now he's like a point per game. Andy Kerr, which is Snuffle, he's doing good as a rookie on the 4th line. our PK and power play are doing good, which is surprising. I don't know. The rush thing was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about that last time. I don't remember what we
I
talked
think we
about.
did slash.
Yeah,
I'm not sure though.
Someone might have asked us about it. That would make sense.
That was a very funny circumstance.
I think someone did ask about it.
Charlie, I'm putting strawberries in there. You can sell them. They're in the left chest. But
Oh, okay.
But other than that, you know, I still got time. I'm hoping to be around GMing for the Whalers for a little bit more. You know, a couple, 8 more seasons. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. Glick's a good GM.
You're co-GM?
Yep.
Okay.
And then Adam, he was also a good GM as well.
He's just busy.
Yeah, but fuck him,
He's complaining about life.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't have life. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Life is for losers.
Say 3 dudes in the basement or whatever playing Stardew and talking about a fake league.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean.
So yeah, I'll just have to see how the season goes. Hopefully, we're aiming for another playoff and another cup contention.
If you win a cup, would you take credit or would you put it all on the team?
Both.
Both?
It takes a good GM and it takes a good team.
Pump your tires a bit?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, when I won gold in WJC, I didn't feel like... I mean, I worked really hard test simming, but at the end of the day, I felt like...
It's a flip of a coin for
really,
WJC.
Yeah.
It's really just a flip of a coin on Simon T part, because it's only one game.
Yeah.
So you just have to have a good team and, have the right coin flip.
Oh yeah, so I think last thing we'll talk about was Luke was named Van GM recently, which is cool, but Trella was named head of USA. So do you want to talk about that a little bit? Because if I recall correctly, you were kind of acting head, but not the official one,
Yeah, so that's an interesting situation. So basically, a couple seasons ago, Joe was kind of done with being the head of Team USA, and he wanted to just kind of step down and give it to me, kind of like how you might be able to do it in the SHL. But with the rules with the IHF, it would have to go directly to applications, and he didn't trust whoever was in charge of that to make the right decision and choose me. So basically, he just kind of stayed his head, and I was the official co-head, but it was my team. I ran everything. I did the lines. I managed the roster, did all the IHF bullshit. I did it all. So when they finally put it up to apps, I was a little nervous that they wouldn't choose me. But I mean, I've been in the IHF Discord for a couple seasons. Everyone knows that I've been the head. Artie, who I think was in charge of that, knows that. So I was pretty confident that I would get chosen, and I did, which is good.
Well, did you apply for it?
Yeah, I applied. You have to apply.
I think you're the only one that applied.
I might have been.
Did you appoint co-GM yet?
No, I haven't. I was gonna, to be honest, I was thinking about naming Slash, but he got the commissioner for WJC, so I'll leave him to that. Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, I want to work on getting this more prestigious than it is.
I think I want to find a good first gen, like a newer player.
Did he get HHH81? Is he?
No, I don't think he's
Cassius. Wait, hold on. I can check for you right now. Actually,
I bet he's a Brit.
You want season 43, season 44, season 45? Season 45?
Yes.
And on Team USA?
He's on Team USA?
No.
What?
I'm gonna be looking at all the first gen.
Oh, you're just gonna name who's on Team USA?
Yeah, I haven't really been able to take a look at everyone yet, because I've had a lot going on for school.
EJ.
Oh, we did get Hoove and Flem. That's huge.
Yeah, Hoove and Flem are there. Let me check season 44 for you.
Season 44, we got Alan, Lily Jacobs,
Infidel.
Barrett McCarthy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
He was
is nice.
good. We put him on the second pairing.
Allen.
His original player was in my draft class.
Ligma.
That's Crutch.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
those
we
people.
took him. I think he was too low TPE.
And then, you have Scruff. You have Nearest. You have the last.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of solid talent recently.
That's awesome.
Because I'll check for season 43 for y'all.
In the early 40s, like 41, 42, 40, and like 39, we didn't get much. But right now, it looks like we're having an influx of players, which is nice. Because I was getting a little nervous.
You don't get nervous. Especially with this up-and-coming Reddit draft.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. You have Alistair Kane from season 43.
Oh, who's that?
You have, I don't know. You have Nick Talks.
Yeah. I have my sheet updated for 43 and 44. I just haven't been able to get around to looking at all
Denny
the
Methane. Lil Manius. You have Wasty.
Yeah, we've had a couple people complain about ice time in the WJC. I mean, Nick and I spent a lot of time looking at the lines. And the fourth line in the WJC on a team like USA is definitely nothing to scoff at. I mean, there's still fucking capped players on the fourth line. So if you're a fourth line, like, that just means we trust you to shut them the fuck down, you know?
Yeah, same for Czech.
Yeah, I mean,
for the WJC right now.
If you're looking at it and you're sad that you have less ice time, I mean, that's just we're simming them and we're finding the best line combinations, and we believe that that's where you'll play the best. And if you disagree, then I implore you to become the GM and try for yourself. I mean, you might find that putting you on the first line and naming yourself captain is the fucking way to go.
Did you do that? Or
did
Nick talks?
Nick and I were talking about captains for a while, and at the end he was like, "Why don't I be captain?" And I'm like, "If anyone complains about then I'll tell him to you become GM and name yourself captain, then bitch, you know."
I didn't name myself captain.
Personally, I would never name myself captain, but
no one signs up for this shit, so why not have a little fun with it?
That's true. I mean, now you can't be GM for US anymore.
I can't, so it's all on Nick. I think he'll probably find a good co-GM unless absolutely no one wants to be that, but...
Just have someone transfer in.
Has anyone ever transferred to USA?
No, everyone just transfers out.
My first season as co-head, I got Cedric Moreau to transfer over to become our starting goalie of the future, but then he went inactive.
Nice.
He's at like mid 700s, so he got so close, but so far.
He was the chosen one.
And now we have
a bright future in Czech.
Well, it looks like season 43 pretty much just pumped every international team full of lots of guys.
Yeah, for the most part.
I mean, British Isles got a ton of guys.
Yeah, you got King and his Maltese there.
Canada's got quite a few.
Yeah, though a lot of people transfer.
Even Team World got a couple good
Yeah,
ones.
that's also Team World. They're gonna be all right.
Team Germany got a good old.
Oh, they got Cassia. They got HH81.
Oh, so he's German. Okay.
Yeah, that's who he is.
All right, I think this is the last night, so this is where we say adieu.
Thank you for having me on, even though you didn't ask me a lot of questions.
No problem. It's just fun to chat and have a little buddy time. I think that's the point of this. It's not really an official kind of question and answers podcast. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, it's not like the Lucan cast.
Shooting the shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a fun Let's Play. We'll see everyone later. Please ask us lots of questions. We had a little down week, but...
we stretched it out pretty good.
And we still had a lot of good questions. Thank you to everyone who asked. Thanks to Carl, DMS, Nick, Clint, Argar, everyone who's asking questions. We really appreciate it. And, I mean, it's really cool to see people responding to something you record, because...
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
When we record this, it's like, who the fuck is going to listen to us drone on for an hour, you know?
That's how I feel with the Lucan cast, but I think we found our own niche.
So, the outro is going to be the theme song again. Come listen to this. Hey, you wanna play? You wanna play the drums, Luke?
Sure, I don't have any sound with drums. Hold on, let me turn that up. What would it be in? Sound, ambient, foot
Probably
sound,
sound.
music? Alright.
You just gotta go back and forth. Did you hear that? What are you doing? There you
I
go,
don't know.
Trella. Trella's got it. What is
I'm
he
on it.
doing? What is wrong with you?
I'm going back and forth.
Your eyes are closed. You look like you're crying.
I think it's only client-based, not server-based.
I'm not the client.
I don't know.
There you go. You're doing it. No. Alright, here's our theme song. Woo! Goodbye, everyone. See you next week for Stardew. What do we call? Oh, fuck. What do we call this?
You call this
Cain
like
and Cuddles
Slash.
Starcast.
Something like that.
Episode 3 with special guest.
This is only episode 2, can't it?
No, I said join us next week. God damn it, Trella. You're ruining my outro. Join us next week for episode 3 with a special guest. Whoever agrees to do this with us. Alright, bye.